Hope all is well. Time. What is time? Is time all about the 24 hours? However, we don't understand this that time is not only about those 24 hours. Time is not about only the ticking of clock, the changing of seasons, the falling of leaves from the trees. And I'm sorry if I'm too poetic or philosophical because I love doing something like that because I love changes. Change is the law of nature. Yes, good. Time. Time is what we want the most, but what we waste the most. William Penn. How do you use your time? This is one of the most important questions. We all have 24 hours. Warren Buffett has 24 hours in a day. I have 24 hours in a day. You all have 24 hours in a day. We all have 24 hours. And even the people who lived before we did exist, like Mahatma Gandhi, people like Nelson Mandela, people like Steve Jobs, yes, Abraham Lincoln, they all had 24 hours. Now it really depends on you. How do you use your 24 hours? Because time and tide waits for none. Time and tide waits for no man. It is on you how you use your 24 hours or your beautiful time. This is what I think I need to tell you all today. That time is what makes rich people rich. Time is what makes successful people so successful. Time is what makes smart people smarter and smarter people the smartest. Time is what makes intelligent people more intelligent and the more intelligent people the most intelligent one in the room. Time is what makes you innovative. Time is what makes you the most innovative guy in the world. Time is what makes you a legend. Time is what makes you a GOAT, and you'll see that on the screen. GOAT, the greatest of all time. Time is what makes you different. Time is what makes you an exceptional creature in this world. Now, this is what I mentioned in my book, that we have almost 8 billion people in this beautiful planet, on our beautiful earth. But we have only 2045 billionaires as of June 2020. Why is that so? Why? Only because of time. These 2045 people or 2100 people to be exact, because numbers are changing every day, they used the times in the most effective ways. Now it's never that only the billionaires use the time in the most appropriate way. No, it's never like that. People like Malala, Elon Musk. This guy Elon Musk works 20 hours a day. I'm not telling you to work 20 hours a day to use your time, no. But just don't waste your time. How much time do you spend watching Netflix just like that? How much time do you spend watching their Instagram stories and Instagram feeds and just sliding one after the other? Yes, that's a very usual habit. Even I do that sometimes, but not always. It's pathetic. Now, how do you take the most out of your time? That is what will matter at the end of your life. Because you will never have a minute extra in your life. Your time has been fixed since the day you were born, and you are going to live till that time only. Not a moment extra, not a moment less. So are you ready to make the most out of your time? Now I'm going to give you some examples, a few beautiful examples, and you're going to understand everything. It will be crystal clear for you. Bill Gates started coding from a very young age, and he, along with his fellow mate Paul Allen, opened up this Microsoft. So Bill Gates used to code even when Microsoft was one of the most profitable companies in the United States and even in the world. That means 30 years ago, when Microsoft was a huge company, I think one of the biggest companies in this planet, Bill Gates used to check each and every code. Why? Because he used to make the most out of his time. And when we're talking about Bill Gates, I need to mention you all this very fact that Bill Gates still devotes 1 hour every day to reading books. Now, I don't know what books he prefers, but I hope I'm going to know that very soon. Just kidding. Warren Buffett, at the age of 12, started selling candies, baseball balls, then you have golf balls and Coca-Cola, what do you call that, bottles, small bottles, and all these things. That is what I call the use of time. Buffett was very, very small. He was really small when he read a book called 1000 Ways to Make $1000. I hope you all know that, and just search it on Google if you don't. That is what makes them different. Yes? Time is the most powerful of weapons, because you might be the smartest person, but if you don't use time, you might be the dumbest person in this world one day. You might be the richest person in this world, but if you don't use time well, you might be the poorest person in this world one day. You might be the most innovative person in this world, congratulations. But if you don't use time, if you don't value time, you will be the most laziest, or rather say the most non-innovative person in this world one day. You might be the most smartest person, but if you don't use time, you'll fail up. You'll fail in the long run. Last but never the least, you might have the capability of doing anything, because we humans are made to achieve anything, everything, anytime and anywhere, in any situations. But if we don't use time, if I don't use time, I'll be a failure. I know that. If you don't use time, you'll be a failure. And I'll end this thing with a beautiful quote. Time and tide waits for no man. Thank you all. And if you want to read my book, then the link is in the description. Go there, enjoy that, and don't forget to leave your comments, because I love hearing from you all. Bye bye. Thanks.